Good afternoon from London, and hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the Chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, Chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, and also President of the Association for the Study of Songun politics of the UK. And today I'm going to speak about the 10th anniversary of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN becoming Supreme Leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. This April sees not only the 110th anniversary of the birth of the great leader, President Kim Il-sung, and the 90th anniversary of the foundation of the Korean People's Army as the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, but it will also be the 10th anniversary of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN becoming Supreme Leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, when he was elected to the top posts of the party and state in April 2012. Marshal KIM JONG UN has proved himself to be an extremely capable and dynamic leader who is both a defender of the people's interests and also a defender of the interests of the independence of the country. Some of us remember the first public speech of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN that was made at the military parade on April 15th, 2012 in Kim Il-sung Square. To me, there were two very important points within the speech. Firstly, Marshal KIM JONG UN pledged that the permanent strategy of our revolution and its final victory lie in going straight along the road of independence, the road of Songun, the road of socialism. And he also said, "It is the firm determination of our party to ensure that our people, who are best in the world and have remained faithful to the party in the face of all difficulties, do not have to tighten their belts again, but enjoy all the benefits of socialism." At the time, the imperialist mainstream media misinterpreted the second quotation because they have no understanding whatsoever of socialism and do not realise that, in fact, improving living standards is fundamental to socialism. It's essential to socialism and is an intrinsic feature of people-centred, Juche-based socialism. In fact, the DPRK did not adopt reform and opening up, but under the leadership of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN, who strongly stressed self-reliance and self-development first, People's Korea kept to the road of Juche, self-reliance, independence and socialism. This not only disappointed the imperialists but angered them considerably, so they waged an intense slander and psychological warfare campaign which defamed Marshal KIM JONG UN and the socialist system of People's Korea. And in fact, the DPRK became one of the most demonised countries on the face of the earth. Respected Marshal KIM JONG UN has shown himself to be an extremely astute and shrewd leader. On the one hand, in order to prevent a catastrophic war, he held summits with the then US President Trump and 3 summits with the South Korean Chief Executive Moon Jae-in. These events were misunderstood by some at different ends of the political spectrum. On the one hand, the DPRK did not dismantle a single ICBM or nuclear weapon, and it did not open a McDonald's in Pyongyang. It rejected the so-called Libyan model of unilateral disarmament. In January this year, 2022, the Sixth Political Bureau meeting of the 8th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea was held and decided that national defence should be bolstered and to resume, I quote, temporarily suspended activities. On the 24th of March this year, the Hwasong-po 17 new type ICBM blasted off from Pyongyang International Airport, soaring high into the sky under the guidance of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un. Under the leadership of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un, there has been rapid development in all fields, and the DPRK has achieved many great things. The DPRK successfully concluded the line of building the economy and nuclear force in parallel, the line of Pyongyang, and it became a nuclear power of Juche and an ICBM power. The economy of the DPRK has grown rapidly under the banner of self-reliance under Marshal Kim Jong Un's leadership. The DPRK domestically produced its own tube train, trolleybus, double-decker bus, light plane and new type tractor. Great achievements have been registered in the field of construction. Whole new streets in Pyongyang, housing tens of thousands of families, have sprung up, one after the other. Changjong Street, Unar Scientist Street, Mirai Scientist Street, Mumong Street, and very soon a new residential district will be commissioned in Potong district. Housing construction is not just in Pyongyang. A whole city has been constructed at Samijon in the far north of the DPRK, and housing built in rural villages. When floods occurred in 2015, 2016 and 2020, respected Marshal Kim Jong Un made sure that new homes were constructed rapidly to replace the new ones. None of this was done in ideal conditions. The DPRK has had to face the most severe sanctions from the US imperialists and its marionette, the United Nations. Moreover, there has been constant military pressure and provocations from the US imperialists and South Korean puppets. And in addition to this, the world has been gripped by the global pandemic health crisis of COVID-19. The DPRK correctly closed its borders back in January 2022. So, the DPRK has survived more than 2 years with the border closed when some countries would not last more than a few days or even hours. Thanks to the wise measures taken by the DPRK under the leadership of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un, People's Korea has not had a single case of COVID-19 or a death from COVID-19. Moreover, the DPRK has correctly rejected the fake humanitarian aid of imperialism, which would be used to destroy socialism and colonize the country. The DPRK has no illusions in imperialism. Lastly, mention should be made of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un's initiation of a campaign against anti-socialist and non-socialist behaviours. In 2019, Marshal Kim Jong Un declared that establishing socialist lifestyle and morality is a serious political struggle and an acute class struggle to defend and glorify our idea and social system. And later in that year, The campaign against anti-socialist and non-socialist behaviour began in earnest and was further reinforced at the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea in January 2021 and at plenary meetings of the WPK. Bourgeois and imperialist ideology are insidious toxins that destroy socialism. They can be an invisible and silent enemy that stealthily infiltrates into a socialist country just like disease entering the body. Indeed, you can compare imperialist and bourgeois ideology and culture to COVID-19. Marshal Kim Jong Un has ensured that the DPRK has not fallen into the trap that some former socialist countries have fallen into. Time does not permit me to speak about all the great achievements made by People's Korea under the leadership of Marshal Kim Jong Un. I've just listed a few of them. To conclude, we salute 10 years of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un's supreme leadership. Long live Marshal Kim Jong Un, long live self-reliance, long live Juche, long live People's Korea. Thank you for listening. If you're not already a subscriber to our channel, Songun 007, please consider subscribing. And also to our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association UK. You can support us by participating in our events, both online and in real life. And we're trying to improve the format and presentation of our online events. And, we also have a publishing program. It's on lulu.com. I'll put a link in the description. We've got many books defending People's Korea. And lastly, I thank all existing subscribers for their support to the channel. Thank you again. Have a good day and goodbye.